Hello friends, my name is Emile. Welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport. Today we'll continue on with Let's Play. This is episode 13, and in today's episode we are taking a look at the low power open in, whatever it's called. For that we need a car with no power, and why am I looking in the UK? It's not the UK brand anymore. It's time for Mini, which I don't know why I want to use a Mini, but apparently I do, so we're using a Mini. I didn't use it in the other Let's Play because I don't really like this car, so fuck it. Anyways, we're using it because it's got no power. Basically. And LRC didn't want his FC being used yet because he wanted us to completely overpower it to fuck. Unfortunately,
basically,
no visual upgrades.
Yeah, basically I want you to do your thing and go absolutely hog wild with it. You know, upgrade the pistons and give it a camshaft and all that other heavy stuff.
Right.
Because LOL, rotary.
What can we do power-wise? I want as much power as possible. Yeah, we'll chuck the intercooler on and get 197. And then we are going to weight reduce it, and we'll put tyres on it as well.
Tyres.
Because I don't know what the other cars... Luckily, the fastest car that could show up to this isn't showing up to it, which would be a VX220, which breaks... Pretty much in every single game the VX220 is in, it breaks something. Anyways, low power open to cars having less than 200 horsepower, 150 kilowatts. First place receives the Honda Wings West Civic Type R. There's the restrictions. There's the list of things that we're going against. So it's all D1 and we're C1. Oops. Anyways, to Super Circuit. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Ha! A track I never knew existed. And budget Bathurst again. Let's do it to Super first.
Oh, Blue Mountains.
Yeah. That Rio track, I don't remember that track at all.
That track is a bastard.
What, the Rio track?
No, not Rio. Look, Rio's a bastard as well, but Blue Mountains is worse.
Blue Mountains, we've done it a few times. It's not too bad.
Blue Mountains kill your tires.
I hate... There's one reason I hate Blue Mountains, and you're gonna see it.
Is it because it's because the mountains aren't blue? False advertising.
No, it's one of the it's the
it's because the mountains are blue, isn't it?
It's the championship that Emile dreads.
It's the Forza.
Oh, is it that championship?
Yeah.
I've got to drive that around that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
So,
you wanted to play this game?
That sounds like AIDS.
Emile, I've been watching old WWE ECW.
Oh
and
no!
I'm astounded by one of the goddamn storylines that actually existed.
What is it?
It's basically a love triangle between Kelly Kelly, CM Punk, and Mike Knox, and the story made no sense to anyone.
It doesn't make any sense when you're saying it.
So basically, it's an average fan fiction. Got it.
Yeah. Mike Knox has the worst mic skills in history, much worse than Roman Reigns.
Did it.
I'm not even kidding. You had Kelly, who I don't know why, because a gimmick in ECW was an exhibitionist.
Apparently, she's got nude for a camera recently. Oh, calendar, sorry. That's all I know about Kelly Kelly. Also, this Mini is decimating everything, apparently. But it has the worst differential in the world, as you can probably tell.
Well, of course, it was made by Germans.
Sorry, LRC.
God.
Your FC can be beaten by a Mini with an upgraded supercharger.
Yes, but the thing of it is that you probably could have beaten mine stock. Because mine only makes 146 horsepower. It's not even remotely close to the turbo.
Actually, that's kind of an interesting... That's one thing I do quite like about this car. It was supercharged.
Well, yeah, it kind of needed it to get around because it's probably become chubbier than Stephen Fry after his American Holiday.
I'm going to be honest. I'm sort of started coming around... Like, I don't like them by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't hate these first-gen German Minis anymore.
I still do.
Because looking back on it, these are nowhere near as bad as it's gotten now.
The thing of it is that I kind of sort of despise that gen of Mini for
Thank
one
you.
reason and one reason alone.
What?
The transmissions are an utter and complete piece of shit.
Well, that's
And
the funny
they-
thing with these
they
cars
will last
anyway.
a grand
they're-
total of maybe about 80,000 miles before you have to have them rebuilt because, you know, continuously variable transmissions. Brr.
Well, I think every one of them here was a manual, pretty much. But
Oh, yeah. But here in America, no.
well, that's the fun thing everyone
The CV
forgets about these anyway. They're not like everyone's like, oh, German BMW. It's just a mismatch of bits, basically. Like I think most of these ran Peugeot engines. And it wouldn't surprise me if the
Which-
transmission's Peugeot as well.
But, yeah, that's the only real fault I can find with the Minis is the transmissions are just wank here in the States. Other than that, don't care. It's a car. It's a thing for sorority girls who want to get tanked on Tuesdays because, I don't want to go and take my test with Dr. Cuntbag.
Well, I mean,
Ah.
that's the thing with these, though, isn't it? It's just like fucking. I don't want one. I could never drive one. You look
Yeah,
like
I
a
didn't-
fucking stripper.
Well, no, I have a feeling even hookers have a bit more money for secondhand SN95 Mustangs.
Convertibles, of course.
Yes, painted obscene colors like neon pink.
They've been vajazzled. That's what it is.
Oh,
No, that's the spoiled 16-year-old brat.
I do like it how I
Bell.
overpowered this Mini to fuck, by the way.
oh.
What?
The engines in the Mini are from Tritech,
Huh.
which is a joint with Chrysler and Rover.
Oh, good.
Oh, so that's
God.
so Rover. Oh, wow, yeah, okay.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
also
that's
piece of
the
shit
interesting thing to note about the first gen Mini. Anyways, we're off to the track, which I don't know what the
Because
fuck it is.
that's two brands you want to join together to make an engine.
Well,
90s Chrysler and Rover.
that's the interesting thing
Rover.
people forget about the Mini. Like, apparently this was actually a plan that Austin had anyway. Like the way this Mini is drawn, that was their idea. It's just when BMW sold Rover, they were like, "Fuck it, we're taking this with us." But apparently, this was actually like if not Austin, because it wouldn't have been Austin. If Rover was allowed to carry on, like if BMW kept owning them, this would have happened either way. But we just blame the Germans for making the Mini fat. But no, apparently
Okay.
it was a British idea that this was gonna happen.
So
Fucking British ruin everything.
Well, no,
Tell me about it.
the funny thing is, as
furries
well,
for me.
we probably
God.
wouldn't have complained too much if Austin did it, but it's because the fucking Germans did it. Which, to be fair, considering what we know now about how fucked Mini's become, like, yeah, fair enough. Like, Mini has
At least they
become...
can take responsibility over it, not us.
Mini's just a whore, that's the issue. Like, they can say, oh, Mini's not Mini. And Mini people complain about people saying that, but it's true.
True.
Oh, the 2006-2013 is the one that had the Peugeot diesel.
Yeah, like the second gen. The second gen's passable, but it still shouldn't exist, and that's when they got weird. Like when they, basically when they introduced like the fucking, what was that weird one called? The one that had the doors on the back.
Countryman.
Countryman, yeah.
No, not the Countryman. It was the Clubman. Yeah,
Oh.
Clubman. The Countryman. The Countryman's the 5-door that looks utterly fucking awful. But the Clubman was like when it sort of started to come off a bit. Like the Clubman was bad, and then from there it got worse because then they had the convertible, then they had the Cabrio and the Coupe A. If anyone remembers that fucking abomination. Then you had the Paceman, which, why does that exist? And then the Countryman. Do you know what the worst
Mini's
bit
a bit
is?
shit. Yeah.
I don't hate the new Countryman. Like, the new Countryman. Like, they've made it look like a proper off-roader now, which is fine. The issue I have is that it should not wear a Mini badge. That it's not a Mini.
It isn't.
Oh, I'm just looking at the coupe, and what is that roof?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It looks
I
like it's got a
know.
baseball hat on. That's the issue with it.
It's got a backwards baseball hat on.
It's trying to be cool.
It's Finnegan.
They're fucking awful.
Actually inspired by that.
Do you know what the worst bit is?
What?
That Mini Coupe is it is one of the unicorn cars for Horizon 1. And it was the one I got, because of course it was. Along with 2 fucking CRXs. Because Slap Train. The Slap Tax.
Whoa, drift.
Anyways, this Rio
Sideways.
track's a bit shit. It's alright.
Yeah.
It reminds me kind of the Forza 6 Rio track, which sounds weird. But it's got
Yes,
like
but
the...
you're not getting shot at, stabbed, mugged, or potentially run off the road by people who want to steal your wallet. So it's not
Ooh,
it's not
that
Rio
was scary.
enough.
Yeah, it's got the same tunnel section that the Forza 6 track has, which is cool. Also, look at these fucking buildings. That's a grandstand I wouldn't want to be sat on. Just pointing that out. That looks quite dangerous. Then again, that's motorsport in general, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it isn't dangerous, it isn't fun. Formula 1's for queers. Anyways, is the tunnel here? No, it's around the next corner. Yeah, it's a lot of straightaways. I know that much. There's a rock back there that looks like something from Halo. I don't really know. There's not really much else I can say about this track. I've only just been introduced to it and I'm already done with it. But yeah, anyways, here's the tunnel section. No, it's not. It's around the next corner. Fuck's sake, where's the tunnel?
It's in my pants.
Why does that road just end as well?
That's a common feature in that town.
Oh, just
Well,
roads
it's
just
just
ending. It's because the cartel's on every corner.
Can't be any if they're on
Yeah,
any
here you go.
corners.
Here's the tunnel from Forza 6. I think
Yeah.
the track continues that way in Forza 6. So I don't know, maybe this is actually like a real tunnel in Rio.
Maybe.
Just pointing out, this car looks like way too big for these roads.
Yep.
Which is...
I mean, welcome to South America, where everything is really freaking tiny. I'm sure you could ask Leo or...
Yeah, there you go. The Rio... The Christ man is sat on that hill over there. Somewhere.
The
Yes.
Christ, man.
Oh, I don't know what...
Yeah,
the
those
Christo
who have 420
Redeemer, that's
plays
what they
for
call it.
Jesus.
Modified weight
Christo
reduction
Redeemer.
upgrades for all cars at 10% off. Yay, Sparko seats!
Wow.
Sparko seats, taint slammers!
Sparko. I really need to actually buy a pair of bucket seats for the RX-7.
No, you don't. Keep the leather.
No, you
The
need.
leather is faded, cracked, and has holes in it. There's
just
a
get
reason why
rid-
I'm like I should get.
Sounds like my ex-wife and she was good to go.
Get rid of your fucking bucket seats. Just install buckets.
Oh,
Upside
by the
down
way,
buckets, you
This
see.
is
Fucking went to go on my... I was
I've
checking...
realised that track looks like a weird knob.
I was... It does, doesn't it? I was
And
checking
there's
my
some-
phone as a...
Yeah.
Fucking... I've got a calendar update just saying Lamborghini needed. I assume that's supposed to remind me
What?
to grind on Forza 7, but I've already got the Lambo. Because Forza rewards.
Lamborghini needed.
Oh yeah.
Have you got all the cars now, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked the Lambo up. I need to finish the Forza fun shit off, actually.
I'm not gonna bother with the fucking astronaut suit. I literally don't give a fuck.
I don't really, but I kind of want the achievement.
Yeah, but at the same time, I have to do 3 autocross events, and autocross to me is like... I'm about as happy to do it as I'm willing to put my penis in a pencil sharpener.
To be honest with you, I think
You
the
can't-
astronaut
So basically,
suits...
you mean to tell me you can't find a pencil sharpener big enough to stick your bell end into?
Small enough.
To be honest with you, the interesting thing is it looks like most of the events you can sort of complete, like, while doing the other. Like, I saw one of the challenges for the Nismo was, like, 5 laps in a hot hatch, so I'm tempted to just do that race at Spa to get the astronaut suit as well.
Yeah, you probably could.
I think I'm on, like, the 3rd stage of the Mustang FE challenge. And there's 5 stages to that, so...
There's 4 stages.
No, it's 5 on the Mustang.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
No.
It's one more stage on the Mustang. Because it's the FE. Gotta make the Forza
sure
editions harder to get.
I'm sure I only did like 4.
It might be 4 stages on that and 3 stages on the other. I don't remember.
Yeah. I did the fucking classic.
Have you got them,
Russell-
Mustang?
Yeah.
What's
it
the
out today.
last few challenges?
Last one was like 5 laps from Prague, which I had like mental fun in a GT Reborn car. It's actually really fun to do.
Prague is a good track, actually. I like Prague.
I like Prague reverse though, because like that last section flows so much better.
Well, it's
Really nice.
I agree with what everyone else said about that track as soon as it came out, though. There was like, this is a PGR track, and it's like, it kind of is, yeah. It does feel very PGR-esque. Also, I'm really bored of driving this Mini because it's shit. The differential's wank. It can't handle the extra 10 horsepower I put in this. All I did was upgrade the Supercharger, add 30 horsepower, and apparently that's completely broke the differential of the Mini Cooper S.
Oh yeah, I have a feeling it was only designed for a little bit less than that.
Well, it's designed for 160. But I think the John Cooper one put like 200 in it, so... eh?
Yeah, but they probably upgraded the diff.
Shh.
There was a Mini which had 280 horsepower and worked fine.
Well, the modern one, the heavy, stupid one that shouldn't exist, runs like 250, I think. Because they put a fucking Golf R engine in it. And guess what? Mini, when you have to put a fucking Golf R engine in your hot hatch, it's too fucking big. It's not a Mini.
It's too fucking...
Oh god.
You did cut out.
Broken. Anyways, we're back now. Yeah, I'm sorry. When you put a fucking Golf R engine in your hot hatch, it's too fucking big. Reduce the size. Make it smaller, for fuck's sake. I don't know why Mini keeps making the car bigger and bigger. Make it smaller.
Because they're trying to make it appeal to more and more fat asses on the other side of the pond.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Oh.
Fucking Americans ruining everything.
Ugh. Fucking British ruining all of our good stuff. Claiming that, oh, we did it first because you're just a splinter faction of ours. Come back to us and be ruled by us. It'll be so much better. Fucking pillocks.
Sal?
Hey, come on. If we rule you
Leave
again,
the-
you don't get Trump, you get Theresa May. I mean...
Which one's worse?
to be... I'm not getting into political things. All I'm going to say...
Let's not.
All I'm going to say is I don't mind either. Anyways, moving on. Swiftly. Unlike this Mini, which is not swift. Unless Phil Swift is driving it.
Oh god. Why did you put RKD behind the wheel of it?
No, not that Phil Swift.
Oh,
The driving
oh
man.
the actual Phil
Phil
Swift.
Swift.
Not... Right.
Will Smith?
No, not Will Smith. Phil Smith.
Oh shit, here come the men in green.
The Men in Green.
The men in green.
I'm fairly
Yes,
certain it
it's
was
not
white.
Men in
No, you
black.
mean here comes the Fresh Prince.
The Fresh Prince of Bel End. Yeah, I remember that.
In West Birmingham, born and raised in the factories where I spent most of my days.
What sort of factory? Sweatshop.
Yes.
Big fan of sweatshops. Anyways, we win. We get $7,000. That's good, I guess. I like money. I can buy cocaine.
Man, I got full of shit.
And we win the 2004 Honda Wings West Civic, which looks like a Civic.
It's another victim of the late 1990s, early 2000s import tuner.
It's
identity
very happy.
crisis.
There's no doubt about that. Very
Well,
fucking
yeah, I
happy.
mean, if you smoked a bong before coming to the video game photo shoot, you'd probably be pretty happy too.
Yes. Anyways, that's that done and dead and good. Anyways, next time, we're going to look at that race that said hatchback on it. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You won't see the sun.